Is Amazon aggressively pitching law enforcement on its cloud services? The FTC sued Zillow, accusing it of buying off rival Redfin. And Saturn's ocean moon looks more hospitable to subsurface life than we thought. It's Thursday, October 2nd, and here's a quick look at tech in the news this morning from Engadget. Forbes published an investigation into Amazon's efforts to court law enforcement clients for artificial intelligence and surveillance services. The article revealed that not only is the company promoting Amazon Web Services as a potential police tool, but it has been partnering with other businesses in that sector to use its cloud infrastructure. According to the Forbes report, Amazon's partners that are pitching police departments include car tracking tools and license plate readers from Flock Safety, gun detection by Zero Eyes, real-time crime center apps from C3 AI and Revere Technologies, and AI that helps compose police reports from Able Police and Mark 43. Now, the piece estimated that the police tech business is worth $11 billion, based on emails sent by members of Amazon's law enforcement and safety team. The company is working awfully hard to get a share of those billions. The company's aggressive sales work has raised outcry for privacy issues around how police officers might use those tools, which is unsurprising given that AI tools can create inaccuracies and easily be misused. Regulation is still a piecemeal affair, and some law enforcement departments have failed to follow what laws do exist about tech use. ACLU senior policy analyst Jay Stanley told Forbes, "It is dismaying to see one of the largest and most powerful companies pushing authoritarian surveillance tech in this way. I didn't realize Amazon was serving as a midwife for AI law enforcement technologies." The Federal Trade Commission is suing home search website Zillow, alleging that it paid rival Redfin $100 million to eliminate competition in the online listing business. The suit refers to a deal inked back in February between the two companies in which Redfin allegedly agreed to become an exclusive syndicator of Zillow listings. The allegations suggest that Redfin began copying over listings from Zillow instead of creating its own listings, which gave Zillow much more control over the space. The suit also accuses Redfin of agreeing to end contracts with advertising customers in an alleged attempt to cede more ground to Zillow. The FTC went on to suggest that this anti-competitive practice would lead to higher prices and worsening terms for both renters and advertisers. The lawsuit stated, "This agreement is nothing more than an end run around competition that insulates Zillow from head-to-head competition on the merits with Redfin for customers advertising multifamily buildings." Zillow released a statement on the suit, which was published by CNN. The statement called the previous deal with Redfin pro-competitive and pro-consumer, and noted that our listing syndication with Redfin benefits both renters and property managers and has expanded renters' access to multifamily listings across multiple platforms. Redfin also disagreed with the allegations from the FTC, saying that by the end of last year, it was clear that the existing number of Redfin advertising customers could not justify the cost of maintaining our rentals sales force. The company went on to suggest that partnering with Zillow cut those costs and enabled us to invest more in rental search innovations on Redfin, directly benefiting apartment seekers. The FTC further alleged that Redfin laid off hundreds of workers as part of the deal, going on to help Zillow hire some of these employees. Basically, the agency is accusing Zillow of acquiring a large part of Redfin's business, all while hiding behind the idea of a partnership to avoid scrutiny. The FTC has asked the court to end the agreement and consider a divestiture of assets. Now, this is not the only current legal dispute that Zillow finds itself in. A real estate brokerage company called Compass issued its own lawsuit back in June, accusing Zillow of engaging in anti-competitive practices. Mars isn't our only neighbor that may harbor life. The odds have risen that Saturn's moon, Enceladus, may as well. On Wednesday, scientists published a paper outlining the increasing complexity of molecules emitted from beneath the moon's surface. ESA's Dr. Jorn Helbert told The Guardian, "We now have all elements required for Enceladus to harbor life. Enceladus gives researchers a unique window into its subsurface world. The Cassini mission already taught us that plumes of water ice shoot 6,000 miles into space from Enceladus. The source of these icy jets is believed to be a subsurface saltwater ocean, around 30 miles deep, that envelops the entire moon. The space geysers shoot out from its south pole. Previous analysis of the moon's icy particles already revealed the chemical building blocks for life as we know it. But before, the organics were inferred from studying Saturn's E-ring, which is composed mostly of material from the icy jet. In contrast, this study looked at data from the Cassini mission's flyby of the plumes themselves. What's different today is the variety of organic signatures and the freshness of the samples. One of the authors of the study told The Guardian these grains were just minutes old. The detection of organics directly in the plume rules out space weathering as the sole production pathway. It means that what we are capturing here is actually the pure sample from the subsurface. He said the results also increased the known complexity of Enceladus's subsurface organic chemistry. When there is complexity happening, that means that the habitable potential of Enceladus is increasing right now. The results still don't prove that there's life on Saturn's moon. However, they do suggest a chemically rich subsurface ocean that could seed the building blocks of life. Your move, Mars. Thanks for listening. There's more to these stories and more tech news at Engadget.com. This episode featured journalism from Anna Washenko, Lawrence Bonk, and Will Shanklin, and was voiced and produced from the boutique sound studios of Spoken Layer by me, Steve White. Enjoy your day. I'll be back tomorrow with more tech news from Engadget.